I dropped my first project in '09.
Wow.
And so I was working on that album. I moved back up here. I'm originally from here, from Seattle, but I was living in Oakland for some years. But I started working actually right down the street from here. I started working on that album. And so I put in, man, a couple years of just straight writing, recording, doing shows, all that. And then the producer I was working with at the time didn't back the hard drive up, and I lost the whole. Yeah, that was devastating, man. So, but I couldn't, after kind of taking some time and being like, okay, well, it is what it is. We tried to salvage what we could, remake what we could, and I just put so much work. That was my baby, bro. So like, it was really it was devastating, but I was like, hey, the show must go on.
Right. Did you salvage any of the songs?
I did, a few of them. Yeah. So that was cool. We didn't lose everything, but we lost, 80%, bro. 80%. So like the bounce back though was like, all right, this is what happened. I'm just gonna make a completely new project. I started I linked with my guy Bean One from out here. Some of you guys might know him. Started recording with him. I got a dope joint from Jake One on the project that turned out crazy. That and I basically made a completely different album, and it came out better than the original, man. Like hands down, and yeah, and it just got a super good response everywhere. Got a bunch of opportunities, got to share stages with some of my favorite artists, man. Got to like really just put my best foot forward, man, because I think I felt like since I lost the whole project, it just really made me more tenacious. So I just was like, I went crazy after that. I was just constantly working. If I wasn't working my 9-to-5 job, it was like I was in the lab or I was writing or and so it ended up, man, it was a blessing in disguise, and sometimes that's the thing about life, right? Like it's like some of the toughest things I've been through in my life, man, I wouldn't take back just based on the person that I became in the process of like, coming out on the other side of that. I just remember, man, doing that show, that release show, like after I had everything and I had 1,000 joints pressed up, artwork was immaculate, like all that, and back in the CD era, you know what I mean?
Right.
And man, just like that feeling. So that was definitely one of the many stories of like overcoming for the artistry.